When I was asked whether I'd like to have some of my early radio scripts published, I was quite staggered, because it really hasn't been done before. It's been done with very big name writers like Harold Pinter, Shaw, of course, all those people. But I thought it was, and yet I thought to myself, well, it is a very good idea, and I think it should start a very good trend, apart from preserving parts of radio of that period. And as it so happened, I'd been quite a prolific writer of radio plays during that time, and had some very, I say modestly, successful works done. I'd had, starting from Audrey Cameron as producer, a female producer, to John Tiedemann and David Spencer. They'd all done radio plays by me, and I learned a great deal about my craft in radio before I ever went to television. And I'm so pleased I did that. But to be asked to see your works on the printed page, and I've written a lot of books, but nothing quite like that. And to talk about them, mind you, it was quite difficult to talk about them at the time and to have anecdotes, because, you know, they were a long time ago. But what did come out of it at that time is that people used to call me a psychic, because some of the things that happened were quite extraordinary. Like I've told you about Dark and the extraordinary incident there in George Street. But there were things like, I wrote a play called The Flag Wavers, and it was about a little guy from Easter Island who decides to emigrate for better things in Chile. And he sails across the Pacific from Easter Island to Chile. But on the way, there's a volcanic eruption, and an island comes out of the sea. And all the nations of the world decide that that island belongs to them. So they all sent their gunboats to claim it for themselves. But when they got there, they found a shirt hanging from a tree, and that it was claimed by this little a fisherman. Now, it was a satire, of course it was. But that happened. And then the very next week, an island appeared out of the sea off the coast of Iceland. So there were things like that that happened all the time during my radio career. So I'm not a very healthy person to know. Unless you want to win the lottery, that is.